Morning students, welcome to session 42 of chapter direct and inverse proportion. Right? So we have done till exercise 11, example 11. Today we will look into example 12. Okay? So 12 painters can paint a wall of 180 meters in 3 days. 12 painters. So let me write it down here. 12 painters. Okay. Okay, let me explain it first. So painters and can paint a wall, right? Wall, number of days. So what is saying? 12 painters can paint a wall of 180 meters in 3 days. If the wall is 200 meters and they are taking 5 days, so how many painters are there? How many painters are there? So this is the question. Okay. So, got it right? 12 painters can paint a wall of 180 meters long in 3 days. How many painters are required to paint a wall of 200 meters in 5 days? See, if you observe here, let's observe whether which is diagonal proportional, which is inverse proportional. See, from here to here, the wall size is increasing and days are also increasing, right? If member, so when it happens, when the members are, okay, see, so number of days is increasing, number of wall is, measurements of the wall is increasing, wall size is increasing. When it happens, when the painters are few, when the painters are less than the actual required, painters are less, painters ఎప్పుడైతే తగ్గుతారో అప్పుడు వర్క్ అనేది పెరుగుతుంది. వర్క్ పెరిగినప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, మనకి నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ కూడా ఎక్కువ అవుతాయి. సో వర్క్ తగ్గుతుంది అంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ డేస్ పెరుగుతుంది, వర్క్ మెజర్మెంట్ కూడా పెరుగుతుంది. సో సింప్లీ వాట్ వి కెన్ సే, ఇట్ ఇస్ ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్, రైట్? ఇన్వర్స్లీ ప్రపోర్షనల్. సో లెట్స్ కీప్ ఇట్ ఇన్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్. Okay, so first, so write down example. So what, according to the question, 12 painters can paint a wall of 180 meters long in 3 days. Okay, 180 meters long in 3 days. And how many painters are there are required to paint 200 meters, right? So here, if painters are increasing, wall measurement is also increases, right? So first let's look at, we can say that number of painters is directly proportional to length of the wall, right? Yeah, length of the wall. Okay. So we can also, so let's put in tabular form, number of painters, right? Length of the wall, and number of days. So number of painters are 12, length of the wall is 180 meters, number of days are 5. Sorry, 3. And when we don't know number of painters, we'll assume it as x, and the measurements of the wall is 200, and number of days are 5. So as we are saying it is directly proportional, we can say it as 12 is to x is equals to 180 is to 200. So 180 is to 200 can be written as 180 by 200. 0 and 0 cancel. Now 2 9s, 2 10s, right? So this can be written as 9 is to 10. So instead of this one, I am writing as 9 is to 10. So let me keep in the brackets here. 9 is to 10. Okay, 9 is to 10 we got. So this is where we say number of painters directly proportional to number of the length of the wall. See, Now, if number of painters are X, number of days is increasing. When days will be increased? When the painters are less. When painters are less, number of days will increase. If 12 painters are painting a wall in 3 days, if 12 painters are painting a wall in 3 days, the same wall they are taking 5 days. When they will take 5 days? When the number of painters are less, right? When the number of painters are decreasing, the number of days will get increased. So when it is decreasing, this will get increased. See, it is 3 to 5. It is 12 to x. So we need to find out this x. So we can say that this x will be obviously less than the 12. So write down number of days, number of painters is directly proportional to 1 by number of days. 1 by number of days. So we can also write this 12 is to x is equals to, what is this? 3 is to 5, right? So we can write it as, or yes, 12 is to x is equals to, this is inverse, right? 1 by is nothing but inverse. Inverse of number of days is 3 is to 5. So inverse of 3 is to 5, which means 12 is to x is equal to 5 is to 3. Okay? 12 is to x is equal to 5 is to 3. Now, we need to find out compound ratio of these two. We need to find out compound ratio of that two. Right? So, for that what we will do? Let's find the compound ratio. Now, simply we can write 12 is to x is equals to compound ratio of the other two quantities. What are the other two quantities? One is 9 is to 10 and 5 is to 3. Right? Now, compound ratio of 9 is to 10 and 5 is to 3 is what we can write. It as, see here, 9 is to 10 and 5 is to 3, we can write it as, okay, so simply see here, compound ratio, right? So 9 is to 10 into 5 is to 3, so we can write it as 9 into, okay, see we have a formula here. When you are finding a compound ratio, A is to B proportional to C is to D, we can write it as A is to C and, okay, B is to D, which means A, B, C, D. If you observe, so A into C, which is 9 into 5 is to 10 into 3, where 5 nines is 45 is to 10 threes is 30, right? So we can make it short, 40 by 35, 45 by 30, 5 6 is 30, 5 9 45, 3 2 6, 3 3 is 9. So where 3 by 2, nothing but 3 is to 2. This can be written as 3 is to 2. Now, see, log it, you can go down. 12 is to x is equal to compound ratio of 9 is to 10 and 5 is to 3 is 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2. Now, this can be written as, see, as we are writing, A is to B is equal to A by B, right? A is to B can be written as A by B. I am writing 12 is to x as 12 by x is equal to 3 by 2. And I am taking this x to RHS and this 2 to LHS. Becomes, this is denominator, when it comes LHS, becomes multiplication. So 12 into 2 is equal to 3 into x. I am keeping x at RHS and taking this 3 to LHS. Now 12 into 2 by 3 is equal to x. 3 ones, 3 fours, 4 twos, 8. 8 is equal to x. So 8 members required to paint 200 meters of wall in 5 days. So right, let's say in 5 days. Okay. So write down that one, the last step. Therefore, 8 people or 8 painters required to paint 200 meters of wall in 5 days. Done? That's it. Let's see now exercise 10.4 sums. Okay. Now, rice costing rupees 480 is needed for 8 members for 20 days. See, rice, he's saying rice costing which is 480 rupees, right? Members are 8 members and days is 20 days. Okay? 480 rupees required for 8 members. Okay, 480 rupees required for 8 members and the rice will be last for 20 days. And what if 12 members are there? If the rice is last for only 15 days, how much amount we need? See, here, so as we don't know, we can take it as x. So, from this 2, which is directly proportional to rice cost and which is inversely proportional to rice cost, we need to find out. See, if members are increasing, the ratio, rice consumption will be more, right? If members are increasing, rice consumption will be more. అంటే జనాలు పెరుగుతుంటే మనకి రైస్ కూడా ఎక్కువ అయిపోతూ ఉంటుంది. మన ఇంట్లో ఇద్దరమే ఉన్నాం, we are only 2 members in our house, right? And we will be having 2 kgs of rice for 4 days. Let us assume, okay, or per day. For one day, if we are only 2 members and we need only 1 kg of rice for 1 day, we have it. One more person joined us. Our relative came to our home. We became 3 people, right? We became 3 people. Will that 1 kg of rice sufficient for 3 people? Obviously no, right? Because we know that 2 people can eat 1 kg of rice and another person can join us, became 3 people. So 1 kg is not enough. So rice we need is more, right? We need more rice. That means the rate is increased. For 1 kg we are costing 50 rupees. 1 person joined, we need 1 more half kg, which means 25 rupees, which means 75 rupees total, right? So rice is also increases. The rate of rice increases when member increases. So this is increasing and this is increasing, which is directly proportional, right? Which is directly proportional. And let's go to the days. Here number of days is decreased. Which means the rice cost, right? The price of the rate here, the rate is increased. And the days are decreased because the quantity of rice consumption is more, right? The quantity of rice consumption is more when people are more. If we have only 2 kg of rice and only 2 people are there, they will eat for 2 days. 2 kg of rice, 2 people will eat for 2 days. Okay? When 1 more person joined and that rice will it last for 2 days? No. When person joined, the rice consumption will be more and the days will comes down, right? When 2 kg rice 2 members 2 days tinte inko person join అయినప్పుడు అదే rice 2 kg 2 days వస్తుందా? లేదు. 1 more person joined us, right? That means the days will be decreased to 1 day or 1.5 day, which means when days are decreased, the rice consumption is more, which means it is inversely proportional, right? Okay, let's put that in the statements. So exercise 10.4, yes, exercise 10.4, okay? Exercise 10.4, first sum. And better write the solution, first solution, okay? So write down according to question, according to problem, rice cost is directly proportional to number of members. Number of members. Rise cost is directly proportional to number of members, right? So that rise cost is 480. Okay, let's put in a tabular form. Okay, which is rise cost, members, and days. This is 480 rupees. This is 12 members, 8 members, and for 20 days. And we don't know, it is rise cost is X, and the members are increased to 12, and the days are decreased to 15, right? Okay, right. Let's see now. Okay, rise cost, right? Which this can be written as, see, I'm adding one more column here. This can be written as 480 is to X, and this 8 by 12. 8 by 12, which means 4 2s 8, 4 3s 12. 2 by 3 is nothing but 2 is to 3. So this can be written as 2 is to 3, and 20 by 15. 5 3 is 15, 5 4 is 20, which means 4 by 3 is equal to 4 is to 3, and this can be written as 4 is to 3. Okay, now, so when we said it is directly proportional, we can write it as 480 is to X is equals to 2 is to 3, right? Now let's see. Rise cost is directly proportional to number of members. Now the other thing, rise cost is directly proportional to 1 by number of days. Number of days. To write, we will call it as directly proportional. When we are writing, we will call it as rise cost is directly proportional to number of days. 1 by number of days. Or we can write it as rise cost is inversely proportional to number of days. There are two ways to read it. One, rise cost is directly proportional to 1 by number of days. Or rise cost is inversely proportional to 1 by number of days. So I am writing this as 480 is to X directly proportional to 1 by 4 is to 3. 1 by 4 is to 3. So this also can be written as 480, right? I'm sorry, this is 480. 480 is to X is directly proportional to, I am saying 1 by 4 is to 3. 1 by 4 is to 3 can be written as, okay, 3 is to 4. Okay, since 1 by 4 is to 3 is equal to 3 is to 4. 1 by 4 is to 3 can be written as 3 is to 4. So, in the place of 1 by 4 is to 3, I am writing as 3 is to 4. Now, when we have two or more quantities, we need to find out the component ratio of these two, right? Let's try and find out the component ratio of those two. So, we can say 480 is to X is equals to 2 is to 3. Compound ratio of 2 is to 3 and what is this? 3 is to 4, right? Compound ratio of 2 is to 3 and 3 is to 4. So next, okay, let me erase it. Now, 480 is to X. Okay. Now, see. Okay. Before that, let us find the compound ratio of these two. Compound ratio of 2 is to 3 and 3 is to 4. Okay, which can be written as. Okay, if you do like this. Okay. So 2 into 4 is to 3 into 3. We can write this one as 480 is to x is equals to 480 is to x is equals to. Now 480 is to x is equals to 2 4 8 is to 3 3 is 9. Right? Now this can be written as 480 by x is equals to 8 by 9. Okay? 8 by 9. And now I'm taking this x to RHS and 9 to LHS. 480 into 9 is equal to 8 into x. I'm taking 8 to LHS. 480 into 9 by 8 is equal to x. 8 ones, 8 sixes 48 and 0. And now 60 into 9 is equal to x. 6 nines 54. 5 4 and 1 0. 540 is equal to x. So let's check the answer for this. 10.4 first one. 10.4 first one is 540. So x value is 540. Right on the last step. Therefore 540 rupees. Okay, 540 rupees is needed. Right on 540. Therefore 540 rupees. 540 is the cost of rice. Is the cost of rice required for 12 members. For 12 members for 15 days. Okay, that's it. Let's look at the second problem. Okay, he said that 10 men can lay a road of 75 kilometers long in 5 days. Men, road or kilometers of road, number of days. So he is saying 10 men can lay 75 kilometers of road in 5 days. What if 15 men can do 45 kilometers of road? If 10 men is taking 5 days to lay a road of 75 kilometers, okay? If 10 men are taking 5 days to lay a road of 75 kilometers, members are increasing here. Members are increasing. Kilometers is decreasing. Members are increasing. Kilometers is decreasing. Obviously, number of days will be less, right? ఎక్కువ మంది వర్క్ చేస్తారు చిన్న రోడ్డు పెద్ద రోడ్డు ఎక్కువ మంది దే ఆర్ టేకింగ్ సమ్ టైం మరి చిన్న రోడ్డు జనాలు పెరుగుతున్నారు ఎక్కువ మంది చేస్తున్నారు వెరీ షార్ట్ టైం రైట్ వెరీ క్విక్లీ దే విల్ కంప్లీట్ దట్ ఈస్ x which means men is inversely proportional to days, right? Men are increasing, days will decrease. When men increase, days will decrease. So men are that inversely proportional to number of days. And here, if men are increased, okay, and if we compare these two, when kilometers is decreased, number of days is decreased. When kilometers is decreased, number of days is also decreased. Where these two are directly proportional, right? So you can write it down as, let me write it down for you. Second solution. Okay. According to problem, number of men, okay, according to problem, number of men, or what we need to find? We need to find number of days, right? So we can say that number of days, right? Number of days is decreasing, right? So when men increases, number of days decreases, right? Number of days is directly proportional to 1 by number of men, right? The number of days is directly proportional to 1 by number of men. So if we write the tabular form, men, kilometers, days, right? So 10 men can lay a road of 75 kilometers in 5 days, and 15 men 45 kilometers of road in X days, right? Let's add one more column here. This can be 10 by 15. 10 by 15 can be written as 5 2 is 10, 5 3 is 15, which is 2 by 3 is nothing but 2 is to 3. Write down 2 is to 3. And 75 by 45. 75 by 45 is 5 9s 45. 5 1s 5, 2, 5 5s 25, 15 by 9, 3 3s 9, 3 5s 15, which is 5 by 3 is nothing but 5 is to 3. Write down 5 is to 3, and this is 5 is to x, right? 5 is to x. And now we can write down one more. So this is rough work into 2. Now, so as per this question, 5 is to x is equals to compound ratio of 5 is to 3 and 2 is to 3, right? Now, what is compound ratio? 5 is to x is equals to 5 is to 3 into 2 is to 3, where 5 into 3 and 3 into 2. So 5 is to x is equals to 5 into 3 is to 3 into 2. So 5 is to x is equals to 5 is 15 is to 3 to 6. Now, again I am writing 5 is to x is equals to 15 is to 6. So this can be written as 5 by x is equal to 15 by 6, right? Now, if this x goes to RHS, becomes numerator, and if 6 comes to LHS, becomes numerator. So 5 into 6 is equal to 15 into x. 5 into 6 by 15 is equal to x. 5 1s, 5 3s, 3 1s, 3 2s. So 2 is equals to x, right? We got the value of x now, which means 10 men are taking to lay 75 kilometers of road 5 days, and 15 men are taking only 2 days to lay of 45 kilometers of road. Okay, that's it. So write down the last step. Therefore 2 men required to lay 2 days. 2 days required. 2 days required for 15 men to lay a road of 45 kilometers, right? To lay a road of 45 kilometers. That's it. That's the end of the sum. Okay. So practice these 3 sums again and send me as your homework. Okay. Thank you.